Hi, I'm Fiona from Kids Club English, and this video is for teachers who are looking for engaging activities to use with Meg's Eggs. By the end of this video, you'll have lots of inspiration for the kind of activities that you might like to create yourself, and you'll also know exactly what's in this pack. So if you like what you see, you'll be able to get a copy yourself at kidsclubenglish.com, and the link is in the description below. So there are 3 things you need to know before we get started. Every template is available in black and white or colour. Every resource includes several variations, so several different templates, and that's so that you can choose exactly what you need for your context, for your age of learners, for their abilities, and for the different skills that you're working on. Lastly, every resource includes different activity suggestions, so they're just full of different ideas for the kind of games you can play before the activity, different ways that you can conduct the activity, and different ideas for what you can do afterwards. And all of that is there to increase interaction and to maximize the language practice. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so first of all you've got the cover, and then you've got contents with all the different resources. Then there's the language focus, help you see what you can focus on in the story. Then the storytelling cards, so this is a simplified version, especially for EFL and ESL students. And on the back you've got red text as well, so that helps you with ideas for how to involve the learners in the storytelling, different colours and different ways to make the storytelling as interactive as possible. Okay, then we've got colouring sheets, so these cover the main characters in the story and story events. Then we've got colour by number and shape, so you can have colour dictation activities with shapes. You can focus on numbers and number recognition, and you've got the words there as well. Okay, then make a Meg Shapes craft, so they make a picture of Meg but using shapes, so good practice on shapes. So there's a colouring sheet there, and then these cut and paste shape activities to make the Meg. Okay. The numbers jigsaws. Alright, so we've got numbers 1 to 10, just cut them into strips. 1 to 20, so good for ages 5 and up. And with the written words there as well. And then cauldron counting board games, so they use these board games with the main ingredients that go into the cauldron. And they use those, so there's a longer board there as well. They use those with these sheets, which are the cauldron, and they use the cut and paste pictures. When they land on a square, they stick that item in the cauldron, and then at the end they can count up how many of each item they have. Then stick puppets. Alright, so we've got the main characters of the story and the story events, so good for retelling, and the smaller versions there as well. And then the storyboard, so that you can use that as just a colouring activity there with the main story, and then use it in retelling afterwards with the written words, again from the simplified version. And then these cut and paste versions, so they can try and work on sequencing skills there as well. Okay, then there's a magic spell, so they can create their own spell, make like a recipe. So there's some with lines, some without lines, some where they can just invent their own version. Okay, and then we've got the card set. So we've got matching cards, so those get cut down the middle, and then you can use them in any kind of matching games, memory games, in opening routines. We've got emotions there, the shapes, the colours with the cauldron to match the story. We've got Halloween cards there as well, and the card backs, and then all of those images are in mini card form as well, so again very good for games, for pair work, for group activities. And the word cards are available in American English there too, as well as British English, and all of those are available in flashcard form, so they're easy to print. You've got them in A5 size there, And so you can change the printer settings if you want to do them in A4. So there you have it. I hope you've got lots of inspiration for activities that you might want to create yourself. And if you like what you saw, you can take a closer look on kidsclubenglish.com. The link is in the description below. You'll also find lots of songs and other resources to help you in your teaching. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you'd like to hear about other resources and also our teaching tips series. Okay, thank you for watching.